Shall we begin? Hello, everybody. Let's go over some business English expressions or idioms. Here we go. Ahead of the pack. Ahead of the pack. You see right here, ahead of the pack. That means to be more successful than the competition. An example would be, if we want to stay ahead of the pack, we have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we have to increase our marketing budget. Another business expression is back to square one. This means to start over again because a previous attempt failed. And here's an example. To make this software finally work, we have to go back to square one. Okay, the next one up is ballpark figure. A ballpark number. That means a number that's in a ballpark because it's not accurate. So we're talking about a very inexact estimate. Now let me give you an example. To give you a ballpark figure, how much the border wall to Mexico is going to cost, I'd say about $30 million. Okay, the next one up is big picture, which means everything that is involved with a particular situation. Working on these details, we have lost sight of the big picture. Okay, what's important? That means you have lost what is important. Instead, you have become too focused on the details. Next one up is by the book. That means to do things exactly according to the rules or the law. Here we go. We told our auditors that we do everything by the book. Okay, personally, I don't like it when people do things too much by the book because every situation requires a different approach. Next one up is corner the market, which means to dominate a particular market. For instance, Amazon more or less corners the online retailing market. Okay, when you mean corner the market, it means you have almost all control of the business. Next one up is cutthroat, which is very intense, aggressive, and merciless competition. Competition in the food retailing business is very cutthroat. I mean, because that's what like pirates do. It means, if you use the word cutthroat, it means very intense competition. And nobody likes that, but unfortunately, we see this more and more often nowadays. The next expression up here is easy come, easy go, which is something gained easily is lost easily. Something gained easily is lost easily. Okay? I lost $50 in a poker game last night. But that's life. Easy come, easy go. You get it easily and you lose it easily. Next up is game plan. Game plan. That means like a strategy or plan for achieving success. For instance, what is our game plan for dealing with a new competitor? What is our game plan for dealing with a new competitor? Okay, next up here is get down to business. Get the expression get down to business. It means stop making small talk and start talking about serious business topics. Stop making small talk and start talking about serious business topics. For instance, now that everyone's here, let's get down to business and start with the presentation. Okay, next one is get something off the ground, which means to start something, a project or a business, get something off the ground. Now that we have finished the planning phase, we're eager to get the project off the ground. Now that we've finished the planning phase, we're eager to get the project off the ground. Next one up is go down the drain. Go down the drain. That means something is wasted or lost. All of our efforts in entering this new market went down the drain. All of our efforts entering this new market went down the drain. That means everything is lost. Everything is lost. Now I could video record this more, but I'm going to talk about the way I teach here. All these things are nice when I explain them, but the only way for the students really to understand them is to use a particular dictation method, which I developed. And it goes like this. For instance, let's go to the first one. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. Now, what I would like for you to do is you read that 3 times. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. Okay, now, and you read more time. If you want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. Okay, now I'm going to read it again, and you do dictation on it. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. Now you read it 3 times. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. If we want to stay ahead of the pack, we'll have to increase our marketing budget. Okay? So we're going to go back and forth and do that several times until you have completely written it down. Okay, once you've written it down, I'll ask you some questions. Okay. What is the objective here? To be regular or to be successful? Successful. That's right. Okay, so what do we need to do? Do we have to decrease our marketing budget or increase our marketing budget? We have to increase our marketing budget. Okay? Good. So we do this with each one of the expressions right down the line, because that way students will completely memorize the expression and also memorize the correct grammar and the correct form. All right? That's good. Okay, I'm going to send this off now, and if you want, I can make more videos for you. Thank you very much.